guys, so as you can see, I've already began with the color correcting and started on my eyebrows. So now I'm going to begin to conceal and basically prime my eyebrows. So through this step, I'm not going to really speak and put the product on the screen like I usually do, because on each video it's the same exact process. So I already went over my eyebrows with the pencil, and I'm just going to conceal and clean them up. Now the look that I'm going for today is gonna be like a olive green fall kind of look, but I am gonna include like a gold shimmer into it because, you know, I love my glitters. Every look that I've done, I'm almost certain has included glitter because I'm just extra. So yeah, so you're just gonna line it up evenly. And my eyebrows are actually this thick, so I really didn't do much. It's actually time for me to get them waxed, but unfortunately my appointment is not until the 22nd. So I had to make do with what I got. So we're just gonna go in like that. And we're gonna wet our makeup sponge. Just get it a little bit damp to where it's not dripping, but you can feel that it's wet. Then we're just going to blend that in. It doesn't have to be perfectly blended on this portion because you're gonna apply foundation over it. You're just gonna go and blend that in. Just blend it in enough to where it don't have that harsh white line showing, because I've seen some people that have their foundation on, but like right at the corners where the outer line of their eyebrows, it'll have that harsh concealer line right there. And unless you want it to look like that, it's really not cute to have that showing. Then you just blend that in. And if you blend good enough, you see how like my eyebrow looks a little bit thinner than this. So if you blend good enough, it'll make your eyebrows look like you got them done, but you really don't. You're just good at blending makeup, basically. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And like I mentioned in my other video, your eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. Unless you want that Sharpie marker look on your eyebrows, I don't see the purpose of having them look exactly the same because it looks crazy. Because nobody's eyebrows naturally looks exactly the same. Alright, so I'm gonna go back with this and kind of clean it up a little bit. Because I think I kind of got a little concealer on the actual hair. So I'm gonna clean that up just a little bit. And it is kind of crunchy feeling because of the gel from this eyebrow kit, but it's fine. So yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the eyeshadow, because I like to apply my eyeshadow before doing the concealer, because if you so happen to mess up and get too much down here, your foundation and concealer can clean up those areas. So now we're gonna use a new palette. I'm not gonna show the full thing because it's not actually how it's gonna look once I release it, but this is a new palette that I'll be releasing soon, so I'm just basically testing it out. And that is all the colors that it include. So let's see, I want to do a color similar to the blouse or shirt that I have on right now. So let's see. So So I think we're gonna start off with this brown, and then we'll go in with these two greens. So I'm gonna use this brush. And this brush is also available now on my website. It comes in a 15-piece set and they are very doable. In almost every video, you'll see me using them. And we're gonna go in with that brown on the outer corners. And that brown is almost close to my skin color, so we're gonna try to get it to come out a little bit more. You're just gonna go into the inner corners with it. Just get into that creasing of your eye. And this is basically gonna be the base color for the look. All right, then we're gonna do this exact same thing to the other side. And as you can see it's giving that smoky kind of look. And the reason why you will see me blow off my brushes is because I don't want to have the excess shadow dripping on my clothes. So you do the same thing, just go into the creasing of your eyes. It's kind of making like a upside down V. And I think I went in about 3 times. And this is the 3rd, I think. All right. And as far as cut creasing goes, like I've said time and time again, I am a beginner. So I see many girls, I don't know if that's concealer that they use to do that cut crease, but that just does not work for me. It gets very, very messy. I think I should change up what I'm using. I don't know if it's supposed to be an eyeshadow base that's supposed to go right there or concealer. But when I tried it with concealer, it definitely did not work. So now, instead of adding an extra concealer on there, I already primed my eyelids. So I'm just gonna go in with this greenish right here. I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. And I'm gonna try to make this look really festive, because I'm definitely in the holiday spirit. And just gonna put that on the inner corner on top of the lid. And as you can see the shimmer coming out. I'm gonna put that on top. You're gonna kind of put that in the inner corner. And then on the outside is when we're gonna go in with the green. So you do the same step, put it in the inner corner. And please don't mind my background, the background noise. I am sitting by the window, so if you hear the cars and everything, that's why. All right. So now, let's see. I don't know if I want to do this right here or this right here. Let me see. This is what, hold on, let me see if I can get this to show up right. Yeah, that's what that looks like, the mattified one, and then this is what the other one looks like. So I don't know. I think this one would be better because this is a little too out of what I'm going for. So let's see, we'll go in this brush. And we're gonna try to do this strictly on the outer corner. Just basically overlining the brownish. Do the same thing to the other side. And with this color, a little bit definitely goes a long way because as you can see, it's spreading pretty fast. And just kind of go inward with it. All right, now I think I want to do like an ombre of the glitters. It's like an ombre green going into the gold. So let's see if I can actually bring that to life, because I'm confident that I can, but we finna see. So I'm gonna use this, turn this around, this green right here, and put this green directly in the corner. All right. Then do the exact same thing to the other side. Okay, let's see. Let me try to flare it out a little bit to make it, yeah, like that. So you're gonna flare it out, basically just bring it out some so it won't look so harsh. And I really love glitter, like, really do. And that the same thing like goes for my nails. If I have my nails done, then I'm really into the rhinestones, glitter, and the whole glam. Now the next color we'll go in is with this gold right here. And let's see. Alright, so we're going with that gold, and we're gonna go into, really, that's my ice machine. Sorry. Gonna go into that. Let's see if I can get it. And just do the same thing, just bring it out. Okay. I think I like it. I think I like it. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just bring it out. Bring it out some more. Bring this out some more. It's giving me Christmas vibes, but that was what I was going for though. Like the real Christmassy vibe. Cause I'm definitely in the Christmas spirit. Even though Christmas haven't come yet or Thanksgiving, but I'm definitely ready for Christmas. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the lashes. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the Hollywood mink lashes, also available on my website. So let's see. And I'm still using the hair glue because I have not found any good lash glue. If you all have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below, and I would definitely purchase and try it out, because I know lash glue is not the best to use when it comes to gluing the lash down. So let's see. So I'm gonna use my mirror from my palette so that I can see. And when you place lashes on, always try to make sure you center it first. Get it sticking in the middle first, and then do the corners. At least that's the easiest way to do it for me, when I stick the center down first. And then you place it with your tweezers and then secure the lashes with your finger. All right, then you do the exact same thing. You'll do the exact same thing to the other side. Center align it first, and then now get the corners. And everybody has their own technique when it comes to putting on lashes. Just find what works best for you. But if you're a beginner like I am, doing it this way is so much easier. Because to me, if you stick the corners down first before getting the center in, once you do push the center in, it's gonna make the corners lift back up. Now there you have it. Now let me try to wipe off some of this glitter. Some of this glitter that is all over my face. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brush and try to get the excess glitter off of my face. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the foundation. And at the moment, my favorite foundation is the Fenty Beauty in color 420. If I'm not mistaken, this is color 420. So So we're just gonna place it in all the major areas that would have foundation. All right, that should be enough, but if it's not enough to my liking, then we'll just add more. And you wanna damp your beauty blender again. Making sure it's damp enough to where you feel the water, but dry enough to where it's not dripping all over you. All right, we're gonna go in. Make sure we cover up that peach fuzz, because that is the worst when you have peach fuzz and it comes through your makeup look, because it can definitely ruin the look. All right. And I did wash all of my makeup brushes last night, so every single one of them is clean. And like I mentioned, good hygiene is the best hygiene. Please make sure you wash all of your makeup brushes after every application. You do not want to cross-contaminate your makeup brushes from your face to the next person's face. If you do, other people's face other than your own, but still, you still don't want to keep using the same dirty brushes on yourself neither, because that can cause breakouts and irritation from the bacteria building up over time. All right, so I think that the first round of foundation was enough, because I think it don't look cakey, but it do look like I have makeup on, but it's not overpowering. So I think that this is enough. All right, gonna make sure I get this ear. Make sure we have everything all blended. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the concealer, and this Fenty concealer is in the color 410. So if you're the same color as me, then those shades would be best. All right, down the nose. And we're gonna go back in with dampen the beauty blender, squeezing out the excess water. And my water is like right underneath the camera, so. And we're gonna blend that. And also, if you all have any suggestions for under eye circles, please let me know, because in my head, I feel like I have that lazy, I'm tired look to me, but it's really kind of hereditary because my mom's eyes look like that too. But I just really want to see if there's anything out there that can possibly help, if I actually do look like that. Maybe it's just me, but to me, I look like that. All right. Yes, honey. Yes. I am really loving this improvement. Like, I really do be so nervous when I get on these videos, because it is basically like a one take thing. So the first time around, I have to get it right. But I really do think this journey to me becoming a makeup artist is actually going pretty well. I do plan on taking several makeup classes with the young lady that does my makeup for events. So soon I will be reaching out to her about that, because she is bomb. And if you're in the Memphis, Tennessee area, Olive Branch, anywhere close by Cordova, her name is Kalea Kaiser, and she really is bomb. And that's her name, I think, on all social media platforms. So if you want to check her out, please do. All right, so we're gonna go in with the darker chocolate shade of LA Pro Concealer. I'm just gonna go lightly go around the nose. All right, then we're gonna lightly place it on the cheekbones. Just lightly, because you're gonna go back over it with the powder bronzer, so you don't want to put too much in that area. Then we're gonna go back over this and just blend it in. Do the same to the other side. And then I'm gonna go in with my brush to blend out the nose. Let's see which brush. I'll use this one. Alright, now we're gonna go with the sponge and completely get that in. Alright, now we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzer Kit. It looks like this. Now let's see. So I'm gonna go in with this brush, the angled brush. Go in with the angled brush, just a little, especially with bronzer, it goes a long way. You see how I didn't even cover the whole brush. So we're just gonna angle that. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. And like I mentioned in my last video, we're gonna make the number 3 around the face. And you're gonna do that to both sides. And you're gonna brush upwards when you're putting on the bronzer. And when you put it on your forehead, go backwards. Upwards on the cheekbones, backwards down the jaw lining, and backwards on the forehead. And let's go over and do this one more time. All right. Let's get a little blush action going, and I'm gonna use this brush for the blush. Now, just get the cheeks all rosy, so make your best smile. And just rosy them up. All right. Now we're gonna go in with the setting powder from L'Oreal. It is the Perfecting Loose Powder. And as you see, I've had this for a long time because I've done some damage to it. Let me turn it over. All right. Now you're gonna go in with the same damp blending brush and just set your face. And depending on you is how long you want to set. I usually set for, while I'm setting, I usually do my lips. So however long it takes me to do the lips is how long I set. And depending on the look you're going for, if you're going for that mattified look, then you will set longer. If you're going for the dewy, shiny look, then you will set a little bit lesser time. All right. All right. Now that we got that done, we're gonna move on to the lippy. Let's get this off. And I'm gonna try to do like an ombre with the brown, which will also be added to a new collection that I'm coming out with. And like I said, most of the stuff that I've used today are samples. So I'm testing out everything to make sure that this is what I really wanna go with and make sure it's good enough for customers. So these are the two combos. If you have something similar to these two colors, then they'll work perfectly fine. So we're gonna use the crayon case lip pencil, if I can get this out. It's in the color Bear. I think I got enough. If not, we're gonna try. Because I do not have a pencil sharpener. Let's see. So as you can see, when you do makeup, you will need a pencil sharpener because like me, I'm struggling to get this last little scraping of it out. All right, that's the best it's gonna do. Is all this coming out. So let's see if I have a, this is one of my sample lip liners. This is also from a collection that I'm gonna be releasing soon. Even though this color is definitely similar to my lip color, I'm still gonna go over my lip with it. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it a little bit. All right, now we're gonna move on to the lippy. So we're gonna use the browner chocolate shade first. So yeah, so we're gonna continue to use the brown chocolate shade, but apply a little at a time because you don't want it to be too dark. I'm not going for that really dark look. And the bottles that these are in are sample sizes. The actual product will be bigger once I sell. So let's see. I'm going to go in with the, let's see, where is that brush? We're gonna go in kind of pat that in. Now we're gonna go over with this and kind of give it that ombre effect. Okay, I think I got it to my liking. Now we're gonna use the flat head brush and just wipe off the excess powder. And honestly, I'm loving the way this look is now. So I may use a tad bit of highlighter right up in here, but I'm really loving how it looks right now. So now we're gonna Handy Dandy setting spray from Sephora. And depending on how you want your face to look, this a little bit goes a long way, because one day I actually sprayed like 6 pumps on my face and it had me looking like I was sweating. So yeah, so just keep that in mind if you buy that particular product, that a little bit does go a long way. So with my highlighter, with the Sunbeam, I'm actually gonna place it on my finger because this can be a lot. So just run it across and just blend it. Just blend that in. Because with this also, a little bit goes a long way. If you get to having this Doppler and you just go crazy and get the dropping, oh, you done messed up. So I'll put that, and let all my customers know that if they purchase the Sunbeam, please be mindful that a little bit goes a long way. You do not need 3-4 drops. You don't even need 2, honestly. Because one small tiny drop, see, it's beaming, goes a long way. Oh my God, like I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. So get into it. Get into it. Get into it. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. If I can do it, you can do it. Soon, once I take a couple classes, once I, get down packed with doing other people's faces, I'm gonna purchase me a mannequin also to practice. But me, I'm my best canvas. I'm the best person to mess up on. I'm the best person to go through trial and error with. So I'd rather mess up myself than to do somebody else and completely have them look a toe up. So once I get down packed, then I will be taking clients. And I want to know, honestly, this may sound like a dumb question, what makes someone begin to consider themselves as a makeup artist? When you feel like you've gotten good enough, or when you begin to get the recognition that you think you deserve? I really want somebody to answer that question, because I want to know that once I do get better and do begin to, expand in the cosmetic industry, at what point would I consider myself a makeup artist? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching, and always stay blessed, always stay positive, always stay humble. See you all next Friday. Bye.